I love video games. But I'll be lying if I tell you if I didn't love people who lied about video games just as much because it is so damn gratifying. Starfield has been all over the place. It's so polarizing, whether you love it, hate it, finding it mid. It is on the lips of just about every gamer at the moment. And so David Scott Jaffe, I'm saying that right. You guys know him, creative, Twisted Metal, God of War, was doing his show. He had a lot of people come on and talk and ask questions. If you guys follow him on Twitter, you guys can see that he is in love with Starfield. He talks about it a lot. He praises the game a lot because he enjoys it. Well, someone came onto his show to talk about Starfield, and they exposed themselves pretty damn hard.
I haven't got that yet with Starfield, but I'm not far in it. But I want to say one thing, though. Mm-hmm. The game is, so far, based on word of mouth, reviews, it's a disappointment.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad game, but
I like
it is
that.
a disappointment.
It's an opinion.
Considering
I mean, how much have you played?
Like 3 hours.
Okay, and what?
Okay.
What's disappointing about it to you?
I love these questions. Tell me what's disappointing.
It just doesn't get. First of all, I thought the intro was horrendous. I think
so
the writing.
What about the intro? What about the intro was horrendous?
Good question. Good follow up.
It just was very lackluster. Like if you compare it to Skyrim, immediately you're
look at his face.
He
caught him. He knows he's full of crap.
Sent out into the world to do anything you want, like literally anything you want. Whereas this is a little bit, like I said, it's a little more shallow. It's a little bit more.
As you can see, he's giving shallow answers. He's not giving anything within detail. And David knows it. He knows, like, I'm about to get his ass. I'm about to stick him. I'm about to get him because this guy's full of crap. He's just saying things to sound smart, to sound like he knows what he's talking about.
A little bit almost more like Mass Effect, where it's more story oriented. It's pushing you in a certain direction.
Do you think that was the choices you made? What is her name? Lynn or Lim, the lady who's your boss? Do you think part of it is just the fact that she asked you to burn the bodies and shit, and it should be more of a choice versus she forces you to do it, and it's almost like it's scripted at that point?
That's some of it.
I mean, that didn't happen at all in the game, so I'm assuming you haven't played it yet, correct?
He completely fabricated the beginning of the game, and then the guy responded, "Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it."
No, I swear to God, I played it, but it's
wow.
When you go to
game, so I'm assuming you.
Let's go back because he completely made, because he knew this guy's full of crap. He's not saying any details. All he's saying is this game is shallow, it's bad, right? But he's not giving any details of what he actually thinks about it, like on top of anything that's surface level, right? So he makes this up, and the guy's like, "Yeah, that's part of it." And then when he says, "Hey, this never happened," the stuttering begins. Let's check it out again.
That's some of it.
I mean, that didn't happen at all in the game, so I'm assuming you haven't played it yet, correct?
No, I swear to God, I played it, but it's
wow.
When you go to
listen, people, we have to stop following trends. We understand that because of Starfield's exclusivity to Xbox, there is going to be hate involved, right? But you guys cannot go out and expose yourself like this. You saying that you played 3 hours of the game, right? The guy says he plays 3 hours of the game. And so when David was talking about the beginning sequence, where you're going, if you play Starfield, you're going through the mine, you're just kind of talking, and then you get put to work a little bit. He's talking about burning bodies and make something that people would remember, right? If you start a game off, any game, and you're being told by your boss in the game, "Hey, go burn these bodies," that's something you're going to remember. It's going to stick out. And the guy responds, "Yeah, that could be part of it. You're full of crap." And then the stuttering, you're like most people who are upset over Starfield or mad at Starfield, who are the most vocal about their hatred and vitriol for Starfield, have not played it. Let's just call it what it is. And it's not just Starfield. This is most games. The people who are going on Metacritic and giving it a score of a 0, saying it's the worst game ever made, but they're not actually giving you details. Everything about what they're saying about a certain game that they do not like is based off of other people's opinion. most people who are saying a game is the absolute worst game ever and probably have not played the game to give you any sort of detail. In a game like Starfield, this isn't some fly-by-night game, right? It's just some game that's easily forgettable or something that flew under the radar. This game has been everywhere and talked about for years, right? And so most people who are excited for this game are going to play it. And so when you come around and you cannot give details on what you like or dislike, they're going to call you out for it, and you're going to get caught for lying. And this guy was exposed, and it was glorious. I think we should do this more often. I think people should ask these details. What you didn't like about it. I didn't like the beginning. Okay, what about the beginning? Oh, we should ask these details because we got to, gatekeeping gets a bad rap, but sometimes I think we need to gatekeep certain things. And as much as I want gaming to grow, I want the leeches to be removed from our community. I want us to be able to block these people from joining in on our fun because they're not bringing anything to the table. They're not helping advance the communities. They're not helping advance in gaming. They're just here to leech. They're here for popularity. They're here for clout. And it's time to gatekeep, folks. It's time to gatekeep. But this was glorious. I love this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is Fame Entertainment from LV1Gaming.com. You guys have a great one. And I'm out.